Unfortunately, serious motor vehicle accidents occur every day. If the other driver was at fault, you may be entitled to compensation for your own personal injuries, the death of a family member, your own pain and suffering, car damages, other expenses such as lost wages, or the cost of a nurse needed after the accident. To protect your legal rights following a serious auto accident, you must act quickly. Within the first week, important physical evidence can be lost, and witnesses forget important details. After a motor vehicle accident, insist that a police accident report be filed. Obtain the names, addresses, and telephone numbers of all witnesses. Photograph the scene. Sign nothing without consulting an attorney. Tell your doctor exactly how the injury occurred. Begin keeping a diary of how the injury or death affects your life, and obtain and keep records for all expenses related to the collision. What about my medical bills? It seems logical that all medical bills should be paid by the other person's insurance company, since the other person injured you. However, if you have medical coverage, either through health insurance or an auto policy, it will probably be easier for you to submit your bills to your own insurance company. Once things have been resolved, your company may be entitled to repayment. But for now, you most likely want to get your bills paid promptly. If you have no insurance to pay your medical bills, we may be able to help you. We will write what is called a letter of protection, which many doctors will accept. It's a promise to make sure the doctor gets paid at the end of your case. If you have a complicated injury or medical condition, we can make recommendations for medical specialists. Should you hire a lawyer? If you've received a serious injury or a member of your family has been killed, you should definitely talk to a lawyer, and the sooner, the better. Now, your next question may be, why do I need a lawyer and why so soon? It's simple. There's just too much at stake, and evidence can be lost or forgotten. There's too much at stake for you and your family. There's also a lot at stake for the insurance company, and they're going to be aggressively trying to find ways to reduce their responsibility or to eliminate it altogether. They're going to conduct investigations right away, and you need to do the same thing. You will probably need a trained professional investigator to help you, and you need to do this sooner rather than later, when memories are fresh, skid marks are fresh, before anyone makes repairs or misplaces letters, reports, or memos. Law firms like ours have investigators who are on standby so they can investigate accidents quickly. The insurance company has them too, and they have probably already started to do their work. We have engineers available too, who are trained to figure the cause of an accident. It's important for you to have your own team investigating your accident immediately. How to hire a lawyer. I wanted to talk to you now about how to hire an attorney. Then I will tell you about how we handle your case if you choose us to represent you. You know, there are plenty of lawyers who would like to handle your case. They will even come to your house and meet with you without charging. The tough part is finding a lawyer who is right for you and your situation. How do you know? What questions should you ask? Here are the questions. Number 1, how many wrongful death, trucking accident, and medical malpractice or serious personal injury cases has the attorney handled in the past 2 years? Experience is very important. Number 2, how many wrongful death, trucking accident, medical malpractice, and serious personal injury cases has the attorney resolved? If your case is serious, it's best to have an attorney who has actually tried a case like yours in front of a jury. Most lawyers have little experience with jury trials. Number 3, is the attorney a member of the $1 Million Advocates Forum? Membership in the $1 Million Advocates Forum is limited to attorneys who have either tried or settled cases in excess of a value of $1 million. Number 4, how are attorneys' fees paid? Most experienced lawyers will handle claims for accidental injury or death on a contingent fee basis. This means that you will pay your attorney only a percentage of the amount recovered for you and only if there is a recovery. Number 5, how does the attorney handle case expenses? Do they advance all the expenses out of their own pocket? We consider that part of our service to our clients. If there is no financial recovery, does the attorney expect to be reimbursed for out-of-pocket expenses? We recognize that this is probably the most important thing going on in your life right now, being seriously injured or having lost a loved one. We want you to know that we understand this and that we will make a commitment to you if you hire us as your lawyers. That commitment is that we'll fully explain our fee and expense policy. We'll be accessible to you, and we'll meet with you whenever or wherever it's necessary. We always tell you the truth, whether it's something you want to hear or not. Your phone calls will be returned promptly and always within 24 hours. We'll treat you with the courtesy and respect that you deserve, and we will relentlessly pursue fair compensation for you. We've said a lot here today, but what an attorney's clients say is far more important than anything an attorney says about himself. We are very proud of what our former clients have to say about us. They can attest that we deliver on our promise. Feel free to visit our website at www.demayolaw.com to see what our clients have to say about our services. Remember, every case is different, and your case deserves personalized advice from an experienced lawyer. That's the only way you can be sure that all of your legal rights are protected. You have nothing to lose by consulting a lawyer, and perhaps a lot to gain. Thank you for taking the time to watch this DVD. We hope it was helpful and will aid you in making some very important decisions.